What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. Yeah, man. We are here, ready to rock and roll, man. Ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow we got a game. All right. Tomorrow we got a game. So we have reasons to be excited. All right. We got reasons to be excited. Listen, every day, you know, there's a we have a game coming up. We have a chance to to get a win. We have a chance to be excited, right? Are we going to be excited tomorrow? Come this time, we shall see. All right, we shall see. All right, guys, we got a lot to jump into today. All right, Ruben Amorim has been talking. He has been putting his feelings out there, letting us know what is going on. First press conference post closing of the transfer window, right? So he was talking about everything. As usual, the press always, they have to ask him about Rashford. Even though Rashford is gone, he still gets Rashford questions. All right, we're going to jump into that. We're going to talk about, of course, Leicester being out. We're going to talk about Luke Shaw. We were hoping that Luke Shaw is going to come back, provide some kind of coverage for Lisandro Martinez being out. Yeah, wishful thinking, right? How long is he going to be out? We're going to check. All right, see what is the latest update, because first of all, we heard it's going to be like the 4 weeks or whatever. Now it looks like it may be less than that, but who knows, man? Who knows? News keeps on changing, right? So it's one of those. So yeah, we're gonna jump into all that stuff, man. Listen, guys, welcome everybody. I appreciate you being here, smashing those likes, hit that subscribe, and if you are new here, I am Luther, and this is Man United Central. True Indian is in the house. Southgate is in the house. What's going on? I see. Who else is here? I see Raheem Ali is in the house. What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Guys, I am boosted, man. I'm boosted that you all are here. Hope you had a fantastic Thursday. All right, and again, it is tomorrow. We got a game, baby. Tomorrow we go again. All right, tomorrow we go again. Ruben Amorim is going to put his team out there, the best possible team that he can put. All right, a team that is going to be able to give him that much needed win, right? Because guys, tomorrow there's this guy by the name of Ruud van Nistelrooy, who is going to be coming to Old Trafford. Our legend coming back home. And Ruud van Nistelrooy in his pre-match interview, coming to this game, he said, "Listen, I know each and everything about those players." All right? Ruud van Nistelrooy said, "I know each and everything about those players." People, smash that like, guys. Hit that like. All right? For Ruud van Nistelrooy coming back home, I know the minute he comes out of that tunnel at Old Trafford tomorrow, the whole stadium is going to be like, "Ruud." Listen, the man is a legend. All right? Man is a legend. So yeah, Southgate already coming in with the True Indian already coming in with the prediction. Yeah, man, we're gonna jump into all that. But yeah, so Ruud van Nistelrooy was like, "Listen, man, I know each and everything about these players." All right. So that being the case, it means now that he's gonna make sure that he sets his team right. That way they can, they'll be able to dominate us tomorrow. Of course, we know. All right, I'm trying to figure some stuff out here. All right, computer, what are you doing? All right, so yeah, so he's going to try to make sure that he sets us up in a way that he can defeat us. And oh my gosh, we cannot lose, guys. We cannot lose. Okay, we cannot lose because it will be a disaster. All right, NSR7, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure my stuff out. Really? All right, enough of that. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, good. I got to get to here. Change. Okay, good. I'm good. Yeah. So there you go, people. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, man. So anyway, what did Ruben Amorim say today? Ruben Amorim was saying, "Listen, some of the questions that he was asked, are you happy with the with how the window ended? The window ended, right? With the signings and all that, you know, obviously he said, listen, we're trying to do things differently this time. All right. We're trying not to make mistakes. All right. We're trying not to make mistakes because we've made a lot of mistakes. Those mistakes could be in the form of, say, signing players like a knee jerk reaction kind of thing, right? Signing players that don't work in the system and then we end up overpaying and all that stuff. So it could be one of those. But you can see from his face, man, like this guy, he was not happy. He was not, you can see that he was not happy. It makes sense because he was able to offload two players, right? Anthony, Rashi, gone. And then you don't back him up by giving him the weapons that he needs to fight this impossible battle, right? The impossible battle of getting us, into like a combining a couple of wins back to back, right? So it's one of those that's going to be very interesting to see basically how it's going to pan out. But of course, he said, listen, we're trying to be very careful not to make mistakes and to make sure that we sign players that actually fit our profile, right? So they have to fit our profile in order for us to be able to bring them on board, right? So obviously, what he's saying is they didn't see anybody that fit their profile at the right price, obviously, which doesn't make any sense. Hence, that's where we are right now, right? But he said, listen, we were able to bring in these two guys, Dorgu and what's his name, and Heaven, right? They're going to help us to cover some of those missing gaps, all right? But he did say that us bringing in the likes of Dorgu and Heaven, these guys are players that they know, they have identified specifically, right? They would work in his system, right? And that is been the biggest issue here because they're being very meticulous, right? Okay. He did explain the recruitment process to us, right? Ruben Amorim said, listen, when he was asked, like, listen, did Ineos just tell you, okay, we're gonna bring you Dorgu, we're gonna bring you Heaven, what is the process? I mean, were you consulted? Because there's still people out there believe that everything is being controlled by the Ineos group, like Wilcox and everybody. They'll tell Ruben, okay, these are the players that you're gonna get, right? So Ruben Amorim, being Ruben Amorim, he explained it. So he said, listen, as I said, from day one, he was asked the same question: are you gonna be, part of the recruiting, right? He did say yes. So now he was asked again, like the players that came in this window, were you part of it? So this is what he said: I have to have the final say on every player that comes into the team, right? All right. So the man has the final say. Okay. And that was very clear. Okay. He says we work together. That is to say, I don't just indicate the names. So he doesn't just throw names out there, right? I define the profile with Jason Wilcox. All right. Our technical director, right? With Jason Wilcox. And then we have a recruitment department that does the work. Okay. So he continues saying that we try to find right players. Okay. With the right physique for this league. Okay. Young players who are hungry. Okay. Sometimes, he says, we can't spend a lot of money. All right. I.e. this window. All right. We cannot spend a lot of money. So he continues saying that. So that's the type of profile we are looking for. And Dorgu has all the abilities to play in this team to improve. Okay. Aiden Heaven, it's the same thing. He's young, left-footed. He's a center defender. So he's the right profile for us at the moment. All right. So again, the players that came in, right profile, everything, it is what he wanted. So it's, based on what he's saying there is, it means that, okay, these guys coming in, they should definitely work in the system. Let me see what you guys are saying, man. Real quick here. I see Rahina Ali. Hello, what's going on? We're going to win, she says. I hope I didn't mess you up. Okay, Rahina. But Rahina is saying, but Lisandro is out for the season. Yes, 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 Rahina. That's sad. That's sad, man. Not only for this, yeah, definitely out for the season, guys. They said that he's gonna be out for a while, which is pretty sad. All right, to India say, "What's up?" Southgate comes. Come on, United. Yes, yes, yes. Luke Shaw. Oh my God, yeah, Luke Shaw is something else, man. Luke Shaw. We're gonna check what is the update on Luke Shaw. But yesterday, we were thinking, okay, man, this guy is gonna come back. It's gonna provide that much needed coverage for Licha, right? We knew that he was not gonna be able to be around for, I don't know, 10, because we have, like, I think last live we counted how many games we have still to go until we end the season. I think we have like maybe like less than 15 games or something. So we knew he was not going to be able to cover all those games. So we were hoping and praying that the man could give us, look shocking if he gave us, like, I don't know, 5-6 games. It's going to be a big help because, dude, say what we're going to say about Luke Shaw. He is a good defender, especially left-footed. Yeah, but not his days of being a left wing back, they're gone. Him Marudi on that left-hand side all the way up and back, he cannot do that. But as a left-sided center back, he can do the job. The Licha spot, right? So, so when those reports came out that he's injured again, man, that was devastating. But again, it's one of those, like, everybody kind of expected it's going to happen. But according to United, the man could be back training on Monday, right? Other parts of the social media, they're saying the thing about Luke Shaw is one of those guys that have been protected big time at United, right? Meaning that, he decided to go to England. He got injured, but you don't hear a lot of rumblings on the news and people going after him like that, right? So the United has been protecting him, keeping him, out of the media and all this stuff. So, so even this news that he could be coming back on Monday, we shall see, right? Because maybe they reevaluated him and noticed that, well, the injury is not too bad. Ruben Amorim was asked about that. He did say, yeah, we got to be careful with him. We're going to kind of play by ear kind of thing, right? So we shall see about that. Rahina is saying that United. Yeah. Southgate is saying Dogu to start tomorrow, maybe. I think Dogu is going to start on the bench, man. I think Dogu is going to start on the bench. People, I know you're here. People, smash that like. We are going to do our predicted lineup, knowing what we know today, what we heard from Ruben Amorim today. We're going to do the predicted lineup. So, listen, if you're ready, just drop it in the chat. Give us your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. All right. Later on, I'll give you mine. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Sam Houston. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. The glasses make the whole video classic. That's what's up, Sam. Thank you so much, man. True Indian is saying my prediction is 3-1 United. Luke Shaw thought he was. Listen, yeah, man. Whenever Luke Shaw hears there's another player who's going to come in to take his position, all of a sudden, man, classic Roberto Carlos, he feels like, yo, I'm ready to go. But I guess he probably pushed himself too much. And then he realized, oh, wait a minute. You're not ready to come back. All right. Just because you heard Dogu is in the house, it doesn't mean you're going to, all of a sudden, you're going to heal, dude. So he probably rushed it. And he realized, let's tone it back a little bit. So we shall see, man. Either way, I'll want him back, at least to last us until the end of the season, and we'll see what happens. But guys, do you know Luke Shaw's contract goes through 2027? Right? So Luke Shaw, guys, most likely he's gonna be here next season, because honestly, I do not see anyone coming to get him. I don't know. All right, it's gonna be one of those situations. Which is, yeah. Dude, I think, 2027. I think he still has 2 more years in his contract. Right? He has 2 more years because he signed he signed his new contract during Eric Ten Hag's, I think, first season or something like that. Yeah, look it up. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's 2027. All right. Let's see. Looks okay. Yeah, sounds good. Roberto Carlos, Raheem. Rahina, he's saying United 6-0. NSR 7. I'm editing Jude Bellingham's bye. Oh, okay. Cool. NSR 7. That's what's up. Tomorrow I want you to rate it. Okay. Cool. That's what's up. True Indian says, I think Delit might start. I'm thinking that too. Left center back because I don't think Heaven and Kukonki would directly start because Euro is not he's not good at the moment. We'll see. I have a feeling Euro is going to start tomorrow. True Indian is saying that if we want to sign an experienced striker in the summer, what do you think of Patrick Schick? Yeah. We haven't heard any links with Patrick Schick. He listen. Right now, anybody from compared to what we have, honestly, there's a lot of better strikers than what we have, right? But we need if we're gonna bring an experienced striker, they have to be like killers, right? No joke, in front of goal, like those kind of guys. Oshiman, Jokeres, those kind of things, right? Okay, let's see. We have like 9 days of Premier League games, so I don't think we need to rotate much. Yep, true. Yeah, Ruben Amorim said he said at least now he would have more time to train the players, right? So basically he's insinuating like the difference between now and this time around, with having more time, he's going to be able to train these guys and we should be able to get some wins, right? So basically that's what he was saying. So which we shall see if he can do that, because last time when he had a couple of days training with the boys, they did play better. So now with more time, we shall definitely hope that we see something different, right? We should hope we see something different, right? From what we hear from the training ground, that our boy Patrick Dorgu, he has really impressed, right, in training, and obviously he comes in with a lot of pace, speed, and all that. So it's going to be interesting to see. Is he going to start tomorrow? I think he's going to start on the bench, but I'll give you my lineup. I think he's going to start on the bench tomorrow. True India said we have okay, cool. Rahina saying if we lose tomorrow, I will support Man City for the rest of my life. Rahina, come on, man, you can't do that. No. Cheers, guys. A little bit of ginger tea there. No. We cannot. That's very drastic, Rahina. We cannot have that. Okay. First of all, Rahina, let us know what team you support. All right. Once you do that, people, smash that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. All right. Go ahead and do that, please, right now. All right, Rahina, thank you. But please don't make drastic moves, man. Man City, come on, please. I thought you were gonna say you're gonna support, like, I don't know, Leicester because of Ruud van Nistelrooy, something like that. You know what I mean? Tony, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. Tony's in the house, people. Now the party can start. All right, let's go. Southgate is saying, do you think we will even be in Europe next season? All right. Before I answer that is a very good question. All right. Now let's see what else Ruben Amorim said. When he was asked about Chido Obi Martin, because everybody's talking about bring Chido, man, bring the kids and all this stuff, right? His answer was this: Amorim on whether Obi is close to first team with Rashford leaving. He said this: he's doing a good job. Okay, he's improving. Okay, he's playing with the academy. Okay, we have other players who can play in that position. Rasmus Højlund, Joshua Zirkzee, okay, are those guys, right? He's Ruben Amorim is saying that we have to improve them. Joshua Zirkzee, Rasmus Højlund, because they can score goals. We have to improve them, all right? Sometimes confidence plays a big part. Okay, so he's saying there, these two boys, strikers, who we spent combined close to 100 plus million, they lack confidence, but they have shown they can score goals. So we gotta improve those guys. He continues saying that we have two strikers who can score goals. They have shown that in the past. So he's kind of saying, like, listen, people, calm it down with this whole Chido Obi Martin thing. Okay, Chido Obi Martin not ready. All right, he didn't say not ready. I'm just making that up. But it's kind of, he wants to calm the noises, because he can hear the noises. Everybody's saying, "Yo, you don't have any goals." Would it hurt to bring in a light Chido Obi? Who has been Chido has been scoring goals in the youth, man. So dude is doing good over there. So so it means he kind of pour some cold water into the whole Chido Obi Martin fire there, where people say, "Yo, man, just bring him in." We did hear that he trained. I don't know if he trained, or I don't know if the news. I haven't seen any videos of Chido training with the first team. I didn't see that, so I don't know if he did. Right. Again, we shall see. He was asked, Ruben Amorim, also on his press conference today, man. There were some good questions. He was asked also, why didn't he retain Ruud van Nistelrooy, right? His answer was, to show respect to Ruud, I would not put a guy like him, a legend of the club, at the end of my coaching staff hierarchy. Listen, Ruben Amorim, man, the way he handles this press conference, that is a perfect answer. All right? That is a perfect answer. Listen, Ruud, I respect you, man. That's what he said. I respect Ruud. He's the legend of the team. I'm already coming in with my crew. So if I was to bring Ruud here, he's going to be down there. It's not right. Okay? So that's why I had to let him go. And be like, Ruud, listen, you deserve to do your own thing, man. You deserve to have your own team. And guess what? We're going to face Ruud tomorrow. God help us. Because Ruud did say on his press conference for this game, he said, listen, I know those players inside out. He knows how they think. He knows how they would perform. So he's going to be ready. Ruud is going to be ready, man. So shall see. All right, let's see what else is going on this. What you guys are saying. Let's see. Do you think... Okay. Southgate question is, guys. Actually, you know what? This is a good question. Southgate is asking. This is a good question, guys. I'm gonna drop a poll here real quick. All right, let's answer this together. Okay, check out that poll here. All right, so the poll says, like, do you think we will be in Europe next season? Guys, what do you think? Go do some voting, man. Do you think we're going to be in Europe next season? What do you think? That's a very good question, because we know, guys, it is simple. We are broke. That's why we couldn't go and splash the cash and to bring in all these players, kind of thing, right? It's not a secret. We are broke. We are very limited with this whole PSR situation, right? It is a thing. It's a real thing, right? So we are limited with that. That is guiding us, guiding our spending, right? That is why there's still stories out there that Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, they could still be on the menu. Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, they could still be on the menu when it comes in the summer, because we may still need to generate money to rebuild that team, right? So we may see again the likes of Napoli coming for Garnacho again, because he did say Napoli's president, right? He did say that they tried for Garnacho, right? but I think they couldn't. The price was too high or something. So they may come again. Same thing. The Kobe Mainu, right? Both of those guys, they can give us pure profit, which it can be put to cover our bottom line and also help us, bring in, a few players, right? So it is tricky situation, but again, honestly, those two guys, they should not be for sale. But if we don't get Europe now, then we're gonna be in trouble, right? We're already in trouble, but we're gonna be in more trouble because here's the thing: um, if we win Europa, then we're gonna be in the Champions League. Once you get in the Champions League, the Champions League money, that is good money, clean money. We need that money. So that's why Ruben Amorim, Ineos, they're gonna be going for that Europa League title. We win that, boom, we're in Europe. So that's one path. Second path is this, the back door kind of thing. Pause. Where us going for tomorrow's game, for example, for starters, right? Tomorrow's game for starters, through the FA Cup. Because here's the thing, with FA Cup, that was our route to Europa League last season with Ten Hag, right? So basically, Ruben Amorim and Ineos, they're going to take the FA Cup very seriously as well, because that is kind of a fallback plan, right? If we don't win the Europa League, then if we win the FA Cup, then it could take us back to Europa next season, because, hey guys, that could very well be our level, because we are really a mid-table team right now. So FA Cup win brings us back to Europa. We win the Europa this season, we are in Champions League. So we have a very good chance of being in Europe next season. So my answer, my vote will be yes. All right. That is just me. I'm going to say yes. All right. I'm going to say yes, but let's see what you guys are saying. Right. So far, the poll is saying that, 80% yes. No, wait. I'm tripping. It's 50-50. Whoa. That's interesting. It's 50-50, guys. All right. So I think we have a good chance, right? I mean, there's two paths here we can take, because finishing above 6 is saying it's not going to happen, right? Because again, another route could have been like, we finish, is it what, top 6th? Then we can play some kind of European competition. So so we are up in it, man. We are in it. We are right there where we really need to step up. And he did say, Ruben Amorim, he's saying that, we did not get a striker and all this stuff, because he was asked in the press conference, with Rashi leaving, Anthony leaving, you really left with what, those 4 firepower strikers, attackers in Amad Diallo, Garnacho, Xerxes, and Rasmus, right? Right? I'm kidding. Rasmus and Xerxes, they're not. Ahmad, at least you can find the back of the net. Garnacho, maybe, yeah. But yeah, so he said, I know we're left with those guys, but he did say, like, listen, we need more goals. All right, we definitely need more goals, and we're going to work on that. But he pointed out the likes of Bruno. He said Bruno needs to give us more goals. He also said Amad Diallo needs to get more goals, right? So it means now we're going to depend on, basically it's going to be like all hands on deck kind of thing. Let's find those goals, all right? Again, I wouldn't be surprised for tomorrow, guys, we see Mainu again, not as a striker or as a false 9, but I think in my lineup, I think I have Mainu, I know I have Mainu playing a 10 again, right? I think he's more comfortable up there as a 10. So we may see that. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Tony is saying, what's up, Lou? Hey, I just got done with a 6v6 indoor of a 40 league. That's what's up, man. Dude, any injuries? Are you like right now at home, you're all wrapped up applying, I don't know what you use, Bengay or this stuff? Oh, you're good. I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good. because 6v6 indoor, that's a lot of running. That's a lot of running. But of course, it's I can imagine it's a lot of fun. That's what's up, man. Big up to you, man. Big up, Tony. True Indian is saying my predicted lineup goes like this: Bayandir, Delit, Maguire, Yoro. Yep, that's what I have too. Dalo, yep, on the left hand side, Mazraoui, Ugart, Collier. Okay, interesting. And then you have Menu, Bruno as your 2 10s, and Hoyland. Okay, that's cool. I just want to see Bruno, Menu together in that number 10 role. Got a good point there. To see how lethal we can be. Yeah, because they're both very creative, right? That's a good shout. That's a good shout. True Indian is saying that Gardner, Ahmad, Dorgu, Heaven, Ukonki coming off the bench. Yeah. I think those guys could be coming from bench. But I have Garnacho starting. I have Garnacho starting in my lineup when I drop it. I think Cheeto might come in first team next season. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because at this point, right, the team, there's a lot of negativity. There's not a lot of positive vibes in the team, and bringing in a youth, right, it may probably hurt him more than help, right? Because if he comes in, what if he has a bad game, right? Because of the whole team is just crapola, so he may have a bad game just because of that. It's only him. He may just have bad game. He looks at that dressing room. He sees a bunch of players who are, well paid, big names, and then they're not performing. How does that encourage him to step up his game, right? So that could be one. But it could also be sometimes, with youth, they have that fearless mentality, right? They'll be like, listen, man, I got this. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to show everybody what I'm about, right? So he could be one of those, because there's one player, for example, in the name of, he just left us, Rashford. Rashford was given his debut because of an injury, right? It was an injury. I forgot who the player was injured. Rashi was brought in, and Rashi stepped in. I remember him making that debut, man, and scoring. Oh, dude, Rashford was fire, right? So it could be one of those where situations happen, and Ruben Amorim says, you know what, forget it. I'm going to throw Cheeto, and then we get something. But I don't think Ruben Amorim is going to do that. But at this point, he even said it. We're trying everything. So, well, Ruben, maybe you need to try the kids too and see what happens, right? But again, you bring in Cheeto. How is that going to help Rasmus Xerxes with their confidence, right? Because now you're saying, yeah, I already benched you guys that last game against Crystal Palace for a midfielder to play in that false nine. So that already is not going to be sitting very well with our two strikers. Let's see. Southkid, thank you so much for being here, my man. I'll see you in the next one, dude. Take care. Have a good one. Good day. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. So it may not really help much, but we got to do what we have to do to find these goals. That's what he said, right? Let's see. See here, Tony. People, smash that like, guys. Again, Tony dropped that Discord link, guys. Join us on the Discord, all right? Join us in the Discord. We're trying to build something over there. AKS 97. Good night, folks. What up? Welcome. Let's see. True Indian. Hi, Tony. Peace out, AKS. What's up, True? Good to see you. Yeah. I am fine. Okay. Like the conference league. Yeah, exactly, Southgate. Like conference league and stuff like that. Tony saying doing great. Just go back from playing 6v6, 40. Okay, cool. I saw that. We mainly rotate, so some can get rest. Oh, okay, I see. but I was right forward striker. Nice, nice. Most of the time. Okay. How many goals did you bang, man? Did you bang some goals? No, been working out with my son. Okay, good, 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 Tony. That's what's up, man. And that's the key. Honestly, the key is to stay, working out and to stay sharp, and because that's the only way to limit injuries and stuff like that. Right? Obviously, stay hydrated and all this good stuff. Right? That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that, man. All right. I stretched for about 30 minutes. There you go. Hey, stretching. Listen, Tony, man, you're doing all the right things, brother. You're doing all the right things, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's see. All right. Let's see. David Victor Martinez. Hello, David Victor Martinez. First of all, let us know what team you support, David. Once you do that, smash that like, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, welcome. All right, yes, Ronaldo, man. Big up to Ronaldo. Happy birthday once again to Ronaldo. The whole, his birthday wishes was going crazy, man. Everybody was sending him wishes and stuff like that. Ronaldo turning the big 4-0. All right, that's what's up. True Indian says, send me the link for the Discord. Cool. Tony, do you have it handy? Tony's gonna drop it in the chat. All right. Let's see. Tony said, okay. 2 games, 1. Okay. Great work, Tony. Keep it up. That's what's up. Brother. All right. Yeah, man. That's big, man. The whole point is for us, us all to stay healthy, to stay fit. You know what I mean? We do that, then we have a chance. Maybe one day, we're gonna be able to, like, Tony here. He may be called up by United. Say, hey, Tony, I know, you're not spring chicken, but maybe you can help us up top. You don't need to defend. Just sit up there. All right. All right. Got us to the steps above to be able to get the link live. There you go, people. You see that message from Tony, all right? Through Indian. Follow those steps and it should be good to go. I appreciate you, Tony. You are the man. All right. So let's see what else did Ruben Amorim say in this press conference, man. Because tomorrow it is a big game for us. So Ruben Amorim on Erik ten Hag and Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's saying that they were better than me in training this team. It's really hard because I'm a really proud guy, but I take this normally. It's not awkward. So I guess he was on that question. He was asked that how come Ruud was able to get results from the team and Erik ten Hag obviously some trophies, right? So he said, listen. He's a proud guy, but he said, listen, obviously he was able to train these guys better. All right. So interesting stuff. So again, Ruben Amorim did say that Ahmad can score more, Bruno can score more, even Kobe Mainu can score more, playing in that position on the pitch, right? Meaning up top, right? Not at the strike, I mean, like on the 10s, whatever. So we have to improve as a team, okay? We have a little bit of time. So let's see in the end of the season, right? A little bit of time to train and to get better. And that's what Ruben was insinuating there, right? We have a little bit of time. Let's see what else he did say. Ruud van Nistelrooy, he did say that, listen, he was asked about going back to Old Trafford. He did say, listen, it's special to go back there, Old Trafford. I have a history as a player, as an assistant, and as a caretaker. So he loves the place. Okay. Definitely, man. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. Seeing dude coming as an enemy. I'm sure he's going to be given this big welcoming home kind of thing. AKS is saying, is it possible for United to sell Mount in the summer? No. we still owe him. We still in his contract. We still owe a lot of money on his contract. So, guys, most of these players, the reason that we cannot just tear up their contracts is if you tear the contract up, like Luke Shaw, for example, his contract is good through 2027. All right, you can double check me. But so if you say now, okay, fine, I'm going to take the loss and tear it up, it means now you have to pay off said Luke Shaw. Where is that money going to come from? If you take that money to pay Luke Shaw, it means now, it has to offset in the books, right? The PSR situation, because now you are shelling money out on a player, but you're not bringing any new money in, right? Same thing as Mason Mount. His contract, because we're paying installments to Chelsea, right? We still owe Chelsea some money. And based on the contract, again, if you tear it up, it means you're going to have to pay this player off. And that's why the likes of, but you can take a little bit of a hit. For example, like Rashford, going to Aston Villa, if he lights it up, we can get that 40 million. That is not bad because with his contract, again, him being a pure profit kind of guy, right? It means now it's a better deal with Rashford, right? Anthony, again, it's going to be tough to sell him, because again, he just came in. So Anthony may be coming back, but we may end up taking a loss from that as well. So the reason we send these people on loan is because we want someone to see something like what Anthony did at Real Betis, man. First game, first man of the match. That's what we want to see. We want to see that from all our players who went on loan. Thanks, Ronaldo. Okay, let's see. I have joined True Indian. Welcome, the new member in Discord. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Good to have you. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. People, make sure you follow the instructions up there and join our Discord, man. We can continue discussion. We can share videos, you name it, out there. Yeah. So we're going to have to come up with more plans on how to maximize that Discord, man, because there's a lot that can be done. I'm learning myself. So if there's some pros over here who know what we can do with the Discord, I know we can do some video. Say, for example, we can jump on here as we're doing the live. We can do a live where, I'm chatting with you. Tony's over there jumping in, blah, 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 like that. So that could be pretty dope. Again, it's for the future. We'll get to that. Yeah, so yeah, definitely True Indian. Welcome. Let's see. David Victor Martinez. Come on, United. Welcome, David. You see, David, with that name, David Victor Martinez. Come on, you had to be United. I knew that. NSR7 said, Luther, I beg you to rate my Jude Bellingham edit if you have time, brah. Listen, NSR7, I'm gonna check it out, man. Guys, people, follow my brother, man. NSR7. His edits are on point. All right. I'm about to give him some of my videos to edit for me, please, because editing is it's a skill. All right. Norwich. What's up? I was wondering where's Norwich. Welcome, Norwich. Good to see you. Jacob 422. Time to call Rooney back from retirement. Listen, man, Jacob. Oh Lordy. Yeah, but Rooney right now, he's kind of lit. I don't think he's gonna be the same. He's kind of put on a little bit of. Well, again, he can train, drop some weight and stuff. He can do the job, but yeah. I know it's tough, man. It's tough. Tony saying, you didn't ask me NSR7, but I gave your Jude edit a like. There you go, people. NSR7 is asking everybody. Basically, he's telling me to ask you all wonderful people to check his edit, man. Smash a like on his work. All right. Let's see. Tony saying, okay, cool. My name is Anthony is the real GOAT. Nice. My name is Anthony is the real GOAT. Actually, I was in a server. It had like members with names of Mudryk, Nunez, Jackson. Hey, it's interesting, right? The only, I mean, I've been in Discord a couple of times, but it's stuff like kind of work related here and there, but nothing like this, or nothing like us having our own kind of server, building it from scratch and trying to improve it. All right. Let's see. Norwich disclaimer: as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Yeah, Norwich. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I am. So if you hit up any of those links from Amazon, pick up some stuff. Yes, I do get some, commission. You gotta have to do what you gotta do, man. Thanks for pointing that out, Norwich. True, India said Rooney will still be better. Oh, 100%. Rooney, a set piece. On that game, remember the game him and Carrick, they played, it was a testimonial or something. Was it Carrick testimonial? Yeah, man. He bent that the free kick, Rooney still got it, man. Just like Kariki. Kariki still got it too. Carrick could boss our midfield, man. Yeah. Let's see. When do Tottenham ever win a big game? Yeah, Tottenham, it's one of those, man. Tottenham today, guys, obviously, in case you missed it, Tottenham was heavily defeated by Liverpool. Liverpool right now, guys, they are at a different level, right? Liverpool they have that swagger in them, right? They destroyed Tottenham, right? I didn't see our boy, what's his name? The new kid they signed. I didn't watch the whole game, but from what I saw, I didn't see him playing. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, Man United legends versus Celtic legends. Yes. Yeah, man. Oh, man. It was nice, man. It was nice. Because whenever you see those guys, man, the Carrick, Rooney, it brings those memories, man. You're like, oh, yeah. Those are the good old days, man. You're sitting there, you're like, yep. We had it good. We had it good. All right. But now, yeah, we are going through it. But again, it's one of those, man. Just like everything, it has its waves and troughs, whatever. So you may at one point you're on top, and we were on top for a long time, right? But yeah, so now we're in the mud. We need to pick ourselves up and see if we can get back into the horse. Let's see. Jacob is saying, fit the lineup. I got lineup. He got Bayandir, Licha, Maguire, Delit, Ugarte, Menu, Maz, Dalot, Bruno, Ahmad, Xerxes. Bro, Licha ain't gonna be playing, man, until next year. Well, no, maybe until sometime October. Yeah, man, Licha is out. Licha is out for the count. Yeah, Licha is out, man. So let's see. Switch. Copy and paste. How are you holding up? I know. Norwich is funny, man. I know, man. Listen, Jacob hasn't heard, man. Licha is out. Lenny. Yeah, I think Lenny. So yeah, so guys, my lineup is gonna go like this, man. So I have obviously Bandia starting tomorrow, and then my back three is gonna be obviously left center back. Licha position is gonna be Lenny Yoro. Of course, Lenny Yoro, Maguire, Delit. Right? And then I'm gonna have Mazraoui as that right wing back. My midfield two is gonna be Bruno and Ugarte. Bruno and Ugarte, my midfield two, and then left wing back or left back Dalot. I know, people. I know we don't want to see Dalot over there. Yeah, it's gonna be Dalot. My 2 10s, Garnacho, Menu. Okay, up top Xerxes. So that is how I think we're gonna line up. Right. Of course, Patrick Dorgu is gonna come in that second half, where by then when he comes in, you're hoping that Leicester, they're kind of tired, and then you unleash him, with his speed, power, and all that. And then by then you bring in Rasmus instead of Xerxes. That way, because Dogo is gonna be bombing on that left hand side like crazy, you know, putting in some crosses. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting. So we shall see. Um, would we see Heaven tomorrow? I don't think so, because he is left-footed. Ruben Amorim did say that they trained very well, right? But he did not want to say they're definitely going to be starting tomorrow, either one of them. But obviously, I think they will make the bench tomorrow. Southgate is saying, "I am back, baby." All right, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? I'll be back. Right? Let's see. AK is saying, "Do you guys think Dogu would start?" That's the thing. I don't think he would start. But if he does, that means that is a statement of intent. He'll say, basically, Ruben Amorim, he'll say, listen, I brought him here for a reason. He already showed me enough in training that I can start this guy from jump, and let's see what he does. Maybe he starts him and gives him the first half or first 60 minutes, because the thing is with Dorgu, he's been playing for Lecce, so it means he's fit. So there's really no reason to really not start him, and exactly, you know what? Actually, now I'm thinking about it, it may be a good game to start him to kind of prepare him for the Premier League, right? That one, because after the next game after that, I think we play Tottenham. Wait, what? Let's see. Oh yeah. So the next game is Tottenham. So you may want to have as many minutes as you can on Dorgu, because you really want Dorgu to be starting that Tottenham game, right? Because the days of Dalot on that left hand side should be over, right? So I don't know, Jacob, AK-40, AK-97. Yeah, we may see Dorgu starting, man. That will be amazing. That will be fantastic. All right. That'll be fantastic. Yeah, I have a feeling though you'll be as a sub though. I'm gonna say Amorim starts Dogu and Heaven. Oh, that would be nice. Nah, that's too many unknowns. I think one in Dogu, Heaven in that left center back, having no really enough time to train with that back three. He may have to go with something that is tried and tested kind of thing. Even if Leniore is not fit for some reason, he may have to go with Mazraoui as a left-sided center back. Heaven, if anything, he may come in as a sub. That's what I'm thinking. But hey, one thing we know about Ruben Amorim, this guy always gives us a curveball. Okay, he always gives us a curveball. So again, it could be one of those, man. We're thinking something, and then he pulls out something completely different. You're like, yo, what? But again, Toby Collier may also start, or I think we're definitely going to see Toby Collier at one point in that game, because obviously Leicester, their midfield, you may need a destroyer like Ugart, right? To deal with that midfield for Leicester. Yeah, it could be one of those. But again, he may do something different because he knows, like, hey, what's his name? He knows Ruud knows the players very well. So he may try to change something to trick Ruud, right? It could be one of those like chess moves. So I don't know. Obviously, with Ruud knowing the players, he can anticipate all the different iteration that Ruben can start, and he may have a counter for that, right? So it's going to be something. It's definitely going to be something. Tony's saying that Bayendier, Yoro, Maguire, Heaven, Dorgu, Menu, Bruno, Ugat, Garnacho, Xerxes, Mimaz. Okay. Hey, we shall see tomorrow. Tomorrow when we reconvene, we'll see who was the closest. Yeah, we'll see who was the closest in this. So the poll, if United is going to finish, they're going to be able to be in Europe next season. It's 56% said yes, 40% said, 44% said no. So hey, there you go, man. I think we're going to make it. We're going to make it to Europe next season, man. I think the poll has spoken because you guys in this here chat, you are the greatest. You know your stuff. I'm sure you factored in all the data. You plugged all the data in your AI the devices, and the supercomputers gave you that. Yeah, so we shall see. Ruben Amorim was asked, do you feel like you have support, right? Ruben Amorim said, I feel the support of the board. If you're asking that, I am not the slightest bit worried about that. Meaning that, oh, you think the board, they're kind of like looking at you with the side eye, like, we're watching you. You were supposed to get us some wins. We're watching you. But again, the board cannot do that because, first of all, the board did not support, they did not back this guy. All right, they yanked him from Sporting, where he could have been winning that league right now. All right, and he could have still been able to be in the Champions League, right? So, yeah, that's why he's feeling confident. He said, "Listen, I feel the support of the board. If that's what you're asking, I'm not the slightest bit worried about that. It's just the pain of losing. Okay, that is the hardest thing to cope. All right, true that. You know what, Ruben, we feel you. And the thing is, this dude, man, the way he talks, he understands how we are feeling as fans, right? He's saying the right things. The pain, yes, we all feel it, dude. But it's up to you. That's why you're getting the big bucks to get us those wins. All right, try to get a tune out of these players. All right, because right now, of course, the window's closed. You still have games to play. You as the coach, yeah, we know some of these players, they're not fit for purpose. They're not your players, but you as the coach, you need to come in and say, you know what, I'm gonna get something from these guys, right? So yeah, so basically, right now, I don't think Ruben Amorim expected this job to be this challenging, right? Because obviously, maybe he was thinking like, yeah, listen, most of these players are international players, right, for their national teams. So I should be able to get something from these guys. And now he's realizing like, yo, this is no joke. This is no joke, right? So it could be one of those. But yeah, let's see. Jacob is saying, come on, United. Yeah. So I say, have a good evening, Jacob. Glad you came through. Yeah, man, Jacob, have a good evening, man. Thank you so much for swinging by. AK97, do you all think you would be left center back given that, who will be left center back given that he has said he'd rather play on the left you're talking about the interview with Euro, right? Euro. Let's see. So you're saying that do you all think Euro will be left center back given that he said he'd rather play on the left in that Ferdinand latest interview? Yeah, but also he will say, listen, I think he also said, in a back three, he can cope in any of those positions. So yeah, we shall see. That was a really good interview, man. That was a really good interview. The kid is really wired nicely, man. Like grounded. He has a really good head on his shoulder. He's focused. Yesterday on that interview, he did reveal, like, listen, Ruben Amorim is ruthless, man. Especially with punctuality and stuff like that. Yeah, he's ruthless. So that kind of explained the whole Rashi situation, right? He explained like, listen, dude does not play. All right, he trains them hard. He trains them like they mean that, like as if they're playing the game, you know. So it's good. It's good stuff. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen that interview, I did drop it on Discord. Check it out over there. It was a really good interview, but or you can just look for it on YouTube, right? Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. So again, Ruben Amorim did say that the two players that we signed, Dorgu and Heaven, they fit the type of player they're trying to get. So we definitely, I'm very interested to see more on this Heaven kid, because Heaven really hasn't had much senior football, right? And if Ruben Amorim thinks that he's a perfect fit, again, the kid is left-footed, means like he can cover that Licha role. That is good, right? So that itself is a plus. Tall, it looks strong. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting, man. Guys, again, before we jump out of here, score prediction again tomorrow. What are we thinking? What are we thinking tomorrow? I forgot to listen to. Yeah, man. Tony, I dropped it over there. Yeah, check it out, man. It's a good watch. As you're just chilling there, it was a good interview, man. I like Rio's interviews and stuff like that. He's a good interviewer. When it comes to this stuff, True Indian says it's going to be a 3-1 affair. We need goals, so 3-1 will be nice. But imagine if we thrash him like last time when we play Leicester. That would be nice, because man, that Old Trafford crowd deserves an exciting night, right? They deserve it. I mean, come on, boys. You gotta show up, man. You gotta show up, and then also you're playing against Rude. You cannot let Rude beat you. Tony saying it's going to be like a 4-2 United for the win. Nice. Hey, listen, I'm going to play it safe, man. It's going to be, again, because we like to give that one goal. Yeah, it's going to be a 2-1 thing. It's going to be a 2-1. And I think if we stay tied, I think we go to penalties, right? I think we go to penalties if we tie. There's no like a replay or anything like that. So, yeah, man, tomorrow here in America, they say you win or you go home, right? Simple as that. Ruben Amorim did tell us about Licha. He said that Lisandro Martinez will be out of action for an extended period after injuring his anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, during the Man United 2-0 defeat Crystal Palace. Yeah. So there you have it. Licha is out for the count. Again, just as a recap, he did say, he was asking, is it only, how do you guys decide on these transfers? Do they just be presented to you? He confirmed, I said no. As I said last time, him and Jason Wilcox, they decide together, but he has the final say really on the players that come in. He did say that the profile, they decide the profile, and then we have a scouting department that makes who does the job to go and try to get data on these players, right? He also says that it's not just one thing that the coach today decides one thing, right? He says that if that's the case, then we can change everything, right? He said that, and then it is completely different profile. We try to find the right players with physicality for this league, young players, hungry players. So yeah, so he has a final say on who comes in, but it's a team effort. They identify the profile and they go from there. Let's see what else. So Ruben Amorim did say about Luke Shaw. He says Luke Shaw has a one small issue in the different area from the last injury. So this small issue is a different area, not from the same injury. So we will try to be careful with Luke. All right. He says Leach has a different situation. He's going to be out for a while. So yeah, and basically that's what he was saying about that. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's see. Again, last but not least, guys, today, obviously, it is a somber day for United. All right. February 6th. All right. Marks the 67th anniversary of the Munich air disaster. All right. One of the darkest days in Manchester United history. All right. Which is February 6th, which was February 6th, 1958. Okay. 8 United players, among others, tragically lost their lives. Okay. This disaster not only shook the football world, but also reshaped the club's future. Okay. Leading to the emergence of the Busby Babes legacy under Sir Mutt Busby guidance. Okay. Obviously, today, I'm sure you all have seen that fans around the world, they would be, a lot of people, they pause today to remember Duncan Edwards, Roger Byrne, Tommy Taylor, and others. Manchester United has planned various commemorative acts, including a minute of silence before the game, which is, I think, tomorrow, and tributes at Munich Memorial at Old Trafford. All right. It's time to honor those we lost, reflect on the resilience of the club, and to educate new generation about the impact of this tragedy. All right. Yeah. So there you have it, people. The Busby Babes, they're the ones who, put the Manchester United into Manchester United. They're the ones who got this team to where we are now. We're able to enjoy saying, yo, we can talk with chest. Like, that's where we are the big boys, right? They paved the way. For sure, they will never be forgotten. May they continue to rest in peace. And that's why ever since we've always had the youth players on the bench because it was something that was started by Matt Busby, always to bring in the youth through the system. So yeah, a sad day, but we got to remember that they're the ones who got us to the top of the pile to be the greatest. But now we're right at the bottom. We're trying to come back. All right. So that being said, people, let's end it here, guys. I appreciate you hanging with your boy. I appreciate you smashing those likes. I appreciate you hitting the subscribe. And listen, tomorrow, let's get this win, man. Let's get this win. Come on, United. United. All right, people. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have been amazing. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you as always, man. Everybody, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Peace out. See you guys.